All right, guys, here what's happening. Here's the scenario. You've been in a committed relationship for a while, preparing to get married and so on. But the gentleman in the relationship, for some years, he's been quietly saving diligently. He's been working hard and doing the right thing. You know, the thing that you grew up hearing from your grandparents. So, power something, save something. He was saving. And along the way, he acquired $58,000 in his savings account. For some, it mightn't be much. Some might be only $58,000 you have. But for others, that's a fortune. It's a great accomplishment to have $58,000 saved, and it's all yours. You're not owing anyone. He saved $58,000. Right? And it was a Sunday. He got married to the girl of his dreams. You understand? A beautiful, beautiful wedding. She got everything she ever wanted. That fairy tale wedding. All her friends were there. She had fun. It was grand. But because of, being responsible, they got married on Sunday. They took a couple of days off. But he went back out to work on Friday. She was going out to work on the Monday. But the young lady, I'm just saying this, maybe, she's one of those who is always on top of things. Like all those bishop girls are always on top of things. She's one of those. So on Thursday, she acquired all legal documents, all respective documents. She got her name on her driver's permit changed to his surname, her passport changed to his surname. She had everything. She had all the wheels in motion before. When they posted bands before they got married, she already had the wheels turning in preparation. And she had two chiller link in them places now. You know how this go. The ID card office, one of the girls working in the ID card she went to school with, somebody in the passport office and she's friend. She have an uncle working there, so she get everything. Friday morning, she got up and decided to go to do some banking. He's in work. She said she's going to do some banking and maybe go visit him lunchtime. And in doing so, she decided on Friday morning to pay off her school loans, her student debt. At the time, it was $54,000. So she decided to take it from his $58,000. After listening to Nikki for all these years, she was on the part of the wee road. So she assumed that it was okay to take it because she's now married to this guy. They're together, they're sharing everything, they have a joint account. So she took $54 of the $58,000 and paid her student loan. He found out on the Friday lunchtime, went to buy some food on the avenue, had to use his card. It didn't work, so he went to the ATM to withdraw $80 to buy lunch, only to discover $3,920 balance, automatically knowing that $54,000 from the $58,000 is now gone. My question to you guys today is, ladies, do you think it is within your right to do as you please and to pay off personal debt with your significant other's money? That some foolish person over the years made you believe that what's his is yours and it's together and it's a wee road. I'm asking, would greater sense prevail today inside of Mars versus Venus? Do you all think it is in your right to pay your personal debt with a money that's in a joint account? And guys, in the same breath, if you pushed your card and realized 54 from your 58 is gone, would you accept that as we on the wee road? That's the woman of my dreams. We just got married on Sunday. She just took my surname. Her driver's permit no longer have Thomas. When you met her, she was Sharon Thomas. Now she's Sharon Carrington. Now she's Sharon Carrington. Do you think it's fair? So that's it today, guys. That's it today. That's how we jumping off. Let me go back and let me hit a couple voice notes to see if they were part of the discussion from earlier out.
Say, I recently I went back at this
But
money.
Rudy, Jaiga, and I don't drink alcohol, but Rudy, here what to do?
Wish you working on share half.
Put Pinky to drive and put Betty on the bonnet on the cube.
Oh, you reach back there, yeah. Forget me talk about that too. Hold on.
Jaiga, Rudy, Raw, morning. What I seen is them get with a vehicle.
Oh,
Jaiga,
they
me
did.
see them already.
Hold on.
Yo, Jaiga, Ojo to the wall. Listen.
Oh, you get cut off. You get too excited. You didn't get chance.
Good morning, Nikki, Jaiga, Rodero. Hey, that woman should have consulted the man first before even spending that money. Because she know when the man saving that money for all you know he's saving it to pay something or for hard times or to put a down payment on the house. And then two, the man should have tell you, man, hey, I have some money in the bank. I don't want to spend it on anything because I'm doing it for so and so. That's also, it's kind of two of them fault.
Oh, but what? Two of them faults. All right, bro. Two of them faults. Hold on, let's see who's there. Hello.
Yeah, Jaiga.
Oh,
What going on?
everything nice, my brother.
No, I gonna give you an answer based on the age bracket that are in right now, eh?
Right.
Because remember, based on age and reason, we will deal with that situation different.
All right. Okay.
Like if I was younger, the relationship done one time, I ain't going through all that. But based on reasoning.
All right.
When I see the money missing, it's only obviously I will get extremely upset.
Right. Okay.
Right, when I
Fair
reach
enough.
home and we dealing with it, we'll have to set a new grounds, indicating that yes, you have a joint account, but you have to speak to me first. Because if the situation is flipped, I'm definitely sure she's not going to approve of me just taking her money just like that.
Right. Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. You sound like
So
a man
come
with
like-
reason.
So come like we get married. I ain't gonna end that relationship because of one little blunder. But that tendency that come up, you deal with the tendency to make sure it doesn't happen in the future.
All right. Cool. That's a big
Done
man
now.
approach. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Big man approach. I loved how he started. He said he's speaking from a place of age. So automatically he's want to say he's trying to say that with age brings reason and a certain level of maturity. And I guess he's at the age where he's a mature and reasonable guy. Yeah, that's what he's saying. And that's commendable. I can't say I will operate in the same manner, sir, but I appreciate and applaud you for your stance. Hello.
Good morning.
Oh, morning.
Where is it? That's here, boy. Long time I
Oh,
ain't gone.
Clatax, what is he saying? Lock it up. Let me hear you.
Yeah, we lock it in. I hear what's going on now. I love that topic this morning. But, now, based on the relationship I have right now with my wife, if we get married,
Right.
and she does something like that, I would be very perturbed.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Because you need to consult me. That kind of money don't come just so. I save that not because we married. I save that before we get married.
Right.
So that don't automatically make it yours. Whatever you have before you're married is
Under the covenant, sir, it's said.
under the covenant, under the law, everything, whatever you have
It's
before you marry
yes.
is yours. When you after you're married, whatever you accumulate together, it's ours.
No.
Under the law too. Yeah, because I went through a divorce, I can tell you.
Right. So before is yours and after.
Yeah, whatever you accumulate before you're married.
Yeah, but you see, they've been brainwashing to believing that when we on the we road, like Nikita tried to tell them every week, it is okay to do many things. So she's of the belief that all you're not married, she carrying your name, she have access to the account. So in other words, this is hers. To do it as she please.
If we was on the B road, we would have discussed it before. We took it out. We were supposed to take it out. Not she. That is a selfish approach that she took. I take it out without consulting.
So in other words, Clatax, we could say she's a thief then.
But like you're reading, well, guys, what did I like about all it? Good and smart people up in this show.
Yeah, blessings.
Blessing.
Yeah.
On the road.
All right, love it. Wow. Guys, that's the scenario today. We want to know, and I hear any ladies at all, boy.
Yeah, pleasant morning all. How could she be the woman of your dreams if you all don't have that communication down? Right? You can just give up just so and spend all of that money that I save. Total failure. I can make you work and pay me back and then divorce you.
Wow. Wow, bro. Wow, bro. Wow. Wow.
Jaiga, you mad? Hell no, boy. That's a bad start to the wee road, boy. She was finding back my money. And then we had to discuss the divorce road, brother.
Wow.
That's mad thing.
It's harsh, son. That's harsh. You guys are harsh. Harsh. You guys are harsh today.
Hi, morning, Jaiga. I'm a simp, and I would love to be taken advantage of like that. In fact, after she took out the money, I would give her the other $3,000 or $4,000 and take her to Prime and say, congratulations, you're debt free.
Or you could take my thing just for and tell me nothing. So imagine what you could do behind my back. I want divorce, yes?
Wow. Wow. Guys, it's so strange that we touch on this topic and not one lady will call and defend or to say something.
Morning. I think that's a little wrong because, I mean, it could be a joint account or whatever, but some kind of discussion, should have take place. She could have tell them, listen, this is what's going to happen.
Hey, what are you doing? Don't do that. Don't call.
And whatever, let them know. So you could either say, well, okay, that's fine, or don't take the full amount, or whatever. Some kind of discussion should have take place. Because that's how, relationships work, marriages work. You need to communicate with your partner. You can't just do something and then expect them to be like, okay, well, that's fine.
Okay, cool. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
I think she's wrong. She wasn't supposed to take the money without speaking to him about it.
All
right? In a marriage, communication is free.
Right.
Once her husband agreed and say, I will give you part of the money, then she could have proceeded.
All right, cool. Thanks a lot, love. Appreciate it. Wow. Women and them pulling back today, they realize that it's sticky.
Good morning, Jaiga. This is Linda near San Diego. So she took God out her torch and went in the bank and took my money. The problem I have with that, anything acquired before the marriage is still mine. The only time you have power over anything is what acquired in the marriage. So basically that's stealing. So you just steal $54,000 of the money I probably been saving for a long time. And you didn't even tell me.
Well, she planned to tell him, in all fairness, she planned to tell him when she was going to meet him for lunch, but she ran late. That's why you went by Irie Bites now. She planned to tell him, but she ran late. That's why you went and had to use the ATM to go buy Irie Bites and buy a meal. And only then is when he discovered that, hey, boom, how much thing looking short and shaky?
Jaiga, we out from the UK here, boy. We say divorce immediately. She can't be trusted.
Wow.
I can't trust you.
Wow.
You break your trust immediately.
Wow. Harsh, boy. It's harsh. Let me be devil's advocate. Guys, we also have to remember there are times in our lives when we have done things to the significant other that will require forgiveness. You understand? We have done things with the significant other that would have required forgiveness. Guys, let us bear that in mind. There are times we did stuff that required forgiveness. So you're saying that she can't be forgiven? That's what you guys are telling me today? Remember that smallie went by? Remember that smallie? Think back. And she loved it. Remember she loved the smallie. Early in the relationship, remember it had a falling out with you and her for a smallie? Remember that? Okay, let's bear that in mind. So you're saying that it's automatic divorce. Hello?
Jaiga, in 1 week, you take $54,000. What will happen by the month end, right? Daddy, nah, man. Daddy, nah. $54,000 is there.
It was a clear her entire student there. Remember, she went good school too.
No,
she went to
I grew up
university
washing car and hustling to make that $58,000, boy. Who is that, boy? Nah.
Alright, like he ain't both in the back. Hey, like he ain't jam up in the back here earlier. Wait, the phone crazy. Calm down, guys. I could only get to it so fast. Hold on, wait.
Morning, guys. Jaiga Rodeo. Honestly, for Jaiga, once in my life, I will agree with you. I don't find this fair that if you have a personal account and even if we are married, it is not fair that she take out money, she withdraw money to pay off her personal loan because at the end of the day, that is her personal business, right? She had that before they got married. The We Road applies only for certain things, right? I believe if it's me, I will not take out my husband's money to pay off my personal stuff. It's very unfair, and at the end of the day, it's a saving, in case of an emergency. I would look at it like that, in case of an emergency.
All right. Hello.
Jaiga.
Oh.
What is wrong with you this morning, boy?
What?
You just want people to coffee in your head or what?
Daddy, wait, you violence you bringing to me, brother. You can't bring violence to me. Wait.
You being violent to us with this unit changing on the scenario thing, boy.
Mean change nothing, brother.
The story, boy.
Mean change
when you
nothing.
talk to me over the phone, you tell me about Sunday and Friday. Sunday we get married and Friday she take all the money.
Yeah, that's
now
what
you tell me about how she forget. So she forget to tell me Friday evening.
Hey, she didn't forget.
Sunday we get married and she be able to tell me.
Brother, son, no, you're not hearing correct. You all
What's
got
that,
married Sunday.
No,
Listen. A great listener. Hey, a good
take out my money
listener.
without asking me, you're wrong.
Daddy, a
I want
good
back
listener
money.
is a good
Give me the
learner.
chance to have a discussion about it.
A good listener is a good learner, my
But
brother. Listen.
somebody rubbed the Pikachu on you last night, or what?
Listen, my brother, listen. You all got married Sunday, right? Friday, she took out the money. The only reason she didn't tell you, she had planned to check you for lunch, but she ran late and you went to the ATM to take out money to buy
I got stop making excuse now, boy. Wrong with you, boy. You get something last night and you all of a sudden you defend that you must.
No, I am just painting the scenario as is.
Jaiga, you get me vexed right now, and I get me real vexed
Daddy,
right
go
now.
and take a chill pill, brother, drink a coconut water, right? Have a good day. Guys, I just want to let you bear in mind, there are many times we have done the significant other wrong and have asked for forgiveness. I'm asking you guys today, if she takes $54,000 from your $58,000 to pay her personal debt, would you forgive her? And keep it rolling. That is the question today. That's what I want to know.
Morning, Ojo. She had intention of taking our money. That was she aimed to get married and take that money. She was making a jail.
She cannot make jail like your wife. That's your wife. There's no court going and jail her for that. None.
One thing I had to say, fellas, how she can make a decision for we? How that possible? How? And you just went and taken just so? And then come in and say something about it after we now get married? Nah, man, that is failure, boy.
Guys, let me just reiterate that the reason you didn't know, she had intentions of coming to meet you around lunchtime. You remember you went back out to work. She's not going out till the following Monday. She had plans to go to the bank early, then meet you for lunch, and while having lunch, she would have had the discussion. She had a hiccup at the bank because the line was long. She ran late. You end up leaving to go for lunch because you were hungry. Try to use your card at the Irie Bites. It didn't work. The machine was down, so you ran out to Republic Bank just to get $80 to go pay for your meal, only to discover you had $3,920 balance. That is when you realize that your money was gone. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, love.
Oh, finally, I got you. Good morning.
Oh, you're loud.
Okay.
You're loud. You need to lower your radio.
Okay, sorry.
You lower it down, lower it down, lower it down. Talk to me on the phone. Yeah.
All right. First of all, she's looking for divorce. And secondly, what I would have gotten from this situation is that, okay, as we get married, you went on so fast, you went and changed your name, all of that, because in marriage, what is his is hers and what hers is his.
Mm-hmm.
She sounds like a thief.
Wow. Savage.
Yes, because she's wrong, because he worked all his life for this. And in marriage, it is based on communication and understanding. I don't think he would have told her no for her school loan, first of all. So what she could have done, she could have called him and said, hey, babe, we need to talk, so, this, that, and the other. But she did not.
All right.
She right? And change her name and all of that. So
No,
fast
she's
because she knew
entitled,
that.
ma'am, in all fairness, she is entitled to change her name. She did get married to the guy. She now carries his
Exactly.
surname. So you can't really chastise her for changing her name. She is
No.
entitled. They
Remember
pay for
what
that.
you said? That she changed it so fast.
Yeah, because she has links, Trinidad is good. She have a link. We have some people
Then
are linking
how
lights
did
in
she
office
mark in the
to get sticker and
54,000?
some don't. She had the link.
She won that 54,000. No, that is wrong. She's looking for divorce. I would have divorced her.
All right,
Coming
cool.
from a woman.
All right, love. Appreciate it. Guys, I'm just speaking from, there are people who have connections in Trinidad and Tobago. Let us not fool ourselves. She's a young lady who went to a great school, good alma mater. She has friends in high places, so she was able to pull that off quick, fast. Come on, she signed those documents on Sunday, Father Harris. And by Thursday, she had all documents in hand. It's possible. It's happened before. So Friday, she went to do some banking. What's wrong with that? Think about it. What's wrong with that?
That's not right, Jaiga. That's not right. Even if she married, that.
Oh, don't let's stop calling.
All right. You can't just go and take a man money, all the money from his account, clear out your bills. When he going to swipe the card, to buy lunch, she ain't had nothing problem, and then you get to find out she ain't even had the courtesy to say, well, I do so and so and so and so. That's not right. She need licks.
No. We don't resort to violence here, love. No. Licks is not the answer. Hello.
Jaiga.
Oh.
And her husband could get charged for rape if the wife says no to sex?
Yes.
Right. She take my money without my knowledge and consent. She gonna make her jail, and I'm gonna divorce you while she in jail.
No, bro. It's a joint account, bro. It's a joint account, bro.
Also, no, it's a joint account.
But it's a joint account.
No, it's a joint account. I saved her from that before we meet.
Yes, you did, but her name is...
You're a liar.
No, you're not listening, boy. Friday, you're not listening. Yes, it is your money, but she just got married and now everything is tied up. The account, she just went to sign up the documents to make the account joint. You all discussed all of that before. Remember, she had all the wheels in motion. She just executed everything on Friday because she took the time off from work. That's all. Woman like to take a day to handle all the business. She handled up all the business Friday and she have links, so she had it speed up. It was speedily done. She had things expedited because of her connections. What part of that I don't understand? Come on, I'm finally getting a little hasty. Hello.
Yeah, the boss, morning.
Oh.
96?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's a true story you're telling me?
Daddy, just answer this question. What you doing? Are you forgiving your significant other or you allowing it?
And I don't care how that good school argument you're bringing in, she's a thief.
Alright, my brother. How automatically she becomes a thief when just Sunday you all held hands, had your first dance? You understand? This is a woman you've been anxiously waiting to tie the knot with. I'm not understanding you at all. Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
I would be upset. By the end of the day, we're going on the railroad in our star. We will make arrangement to pay back, but I like to see the positives and things. You see, Valentine's birthday anniversary, they ain't getting nothing. They don't get already.
That's one way I'm looking at it. Hello. Hello. Got your thoughts. Stay long, play wrong. Hello.
Good morning, breakfast party. I actually have to say that she is wrong because she should have at least consulted her husband first before she did something like that. Because it's like you're thieving. It's not. Yes, you might be married now, but you're supposed to at least say, well, I need so by so, or I want to do so by so, and let your husband say, okay, well, you can go ahead and use the money, well, whatever. Because at the end of the day, it was his savings first. It wasn't your savings, right?
Wow. I'm so shocked by the amount of women sending WhatsApp messages and voice notes saying that she's a scammer and she was planning to take the money for months. But how could she plan to take the money for months when she didn't even know, guys? You understand? Only not understanding the story. She went to do some banking on Friday, and now that she's added to the account as a joint person, as the wife of the owner of the account, only to discover that $58,000 is in the account and it's now joint. She has access to the money. And thinking about the fact that her student loans are only $54 and could be covered, she decided in that moment, let me just cover my school loans one time as I hear.
Nope. Although it's a joint account, that's not her money. He contributed to all of that, so she is out of place to even be interfering. If you go into his account and you see 50.
Oh my God, why are they doing that? Don't do me that now.
$1,000 there. I mean, leave it alone. You know you didn't put anything there in the first place. Ask if he is willing to contribute in paying off your debts, and then see where it goes from there. But then it breaks trust as well. I mean, what really you going to the marriage for? To take his money? No, man, that's just unfair.
Wow. Hello.
Yo. I went to my boy before Jaiga. I can go with that, you know.
What is that?
If she birthday come and she say, "My woman gift," I was thinking, wicked hour. You see, you forget what you do.
Yeah, that's one
way looking at it from that point.
Yeah, but if you're looking at it from that point, right, there's three major occasions in a year, right, in a relationship. Major occasions in a relationship is birthday, anniversary, and Christmas. Fair enough?
All right.
Now, all right, somebody now tell him I have to throw in Valentine's. So let's say four major occasions in a relationship. Anniversary, Valentine, birthday, Christmas. How much years you think she will have to miss to repay that $54,000? It depends on what you might, because if you're like me and it's only buy a card, right? If you're a card buyer, let me say you buy the best hallmark at $52.50. Yeah, there you got the good ones. That's the big one, them $52.50. Let me buy. You know how much $52.50 by 4 per year to make $54,000? You got dead before you came. I remember.
Yeah.
You got dead. I got dead. You got dead before that bill is paid, eh? Just saying. Let me just put that out there. All right, for those of you saying, well, you know, if you want to be the bigger person and say, well, honey, it's okay, and you know, when anniversaries come, we could pass and birthdays and so on because you covered a big bill. I just want to remind you guys, the price of a card, right? Certain times of the year, a bouquet of flowers could be about $250. Pull your calculator or do the math. You have to buy 4 major presents you have to buy per year for your significant other. How fast you think she will pay that debt?
Nah, morning. It happened to me. We done one time. It had no explanation. It had nothing for we to talk about. Because if you could take 54,000 from my 58,000, that means you don't care about me.
Wow.
About me knowing.
That's harsh though. I don't think she didn't care about the guy. Hello.
Morning.
Hey, Lily.
Yes.
What's going on, honey? You good?
So, hear me. It have 2 kinds of bad deals that you could encounter, right?
Mm-hmm.
The not so educated one, that's the one where you withdraw your money, you have it home in your pants pocket, you wake up in the morning, it's not there.
Right, that's a thief. But yeah, go ahead.
You know, she washing your clothes, whatever, ting, she go on your rack. That's one level of bad deal. The next kind of bad deal, what men don't realize is the more dangerous one. You see the educated bad deal? The educated bad deal have patience and she have connection. The educated bad deal will wait. All the ducks would line up in a row. She would be perfect until she's too perfect. She would make sure she get that ring on her finger and make sure. Wow. Over time, you don't own a thing. She'll make sure, and you wouldn't even see it happen, but it'll happen right in front of your eye, and you will never be able to put 2 and 2 together until your bone dry. However, don't get vexed with the educated bad deal, because it was happening right in front of your face, and you never see it.
Wow. Okay. So basically, it's a bag of grifters we leading with them. All the ladies I said are grifters.
I never said that. No, they had good deals too.
Grifters, that's all it is. A bag of thieves.
It's just that the bad deals come in 2 categories.
You must be educated and be damn well smart.
All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you. If you're now tuning in, today Mars and Venus is pretty simple. We're asking a straightforward question. You just got married to the love of your life, the person you've been courting for over 3 years, you've been dating, and you finally tied the knot on Sunday. Because she's a young lady with connections and went to a very good school and have friends in high places, she was able to have all name changes done on the Thursday after your wedding. From ID card to driver's permit to passport. All legal documents change. And on Friday morning, got up early, get to the bank to discover that the joint account that she's now named on has $58,000 in it. And ping, 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 realizing her student debt is only $54,000, she decided to pay the entire debt. And I'm asking my guys today, how would they deal with that situation? That is the question on deck.
Ojo to the world from Shagonas. I find she real out at time and she shouldn't do the man that.
All right. Okay.
Hi, good morning. I think that is totally wrong. That is selfish on her part because she did not communicate with her better half to say that, hey, babe, I need so and so to pay off student loans. They could have worked it out and find a way to pay it off. But for you to go behind his back to take his money, as a female, no, I do not believe that is correct at all.
Thank you. All right, cool. I love how I beat them into saying, you see, all of a sudden today, the money is not mine, eh? All I realize the tone of these young ladies today, this Friday. Mark this day down. What is the day? The 28th of June? 29th of June? First time in years I've ever heard the female callers call and say, well, it's his. How all of a sudden today it is ours? Months and months ago, every Friday, it's weird, but it's ours. And Nicole is not here. And guys, remember, this is just a segue into next week's Friday's episode. Is going to be epic. It's a spin-off on this same exact scenario when Nicole will be here and have to answer a very important question come next week Friday. Hello.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, honestly, I do agree with the decision she made on her part, because if it is, we had the conviction beforehand to have a joint account, to make sure we're going on the wee road, why that particular information was omitted when we were having that conversation. So you give me the impression that you already planned to do what you do, if you understand what I'm saying. So in other words, you didn't care about my feelings, you didn't care about how all the pressures I went through to get that, and then I decide now to share that with you. And when I share it with you, now you take it for yourself.
Right.
And then that was that selfish.
Well, I'm glad you called and you said this, because it was taking us to the second half of the show when we get back after news. The question is I want to ask is, guys, if indeed she did ask, are you willing now to part with your $54,000 to clear her debt?
I won't part with the whole amount. We'll work out something fine.
No. Slow, sir, Mr. Gentleman. Listen to the question. We're not talking a negotiated figure. We're not talking about a prorated figure. We're talking about, are you willing to part with the entire sum of $54,000 after being married to this young lady, if asked? Yes or no?
Nah, no.
So you really don't love this girl then? She's a dog.
It's not a matter of she being unrealistic there, because then
but the money there, my brother. Look, all the money there.
So in other words, we must pay all that $54,000 and be a pauper after and struggling after.
But you're struggling, you're working, but every month you're getting paid. Give us some thought, yeah, Daddy. That is the question. Squeeze you. The question today, the first half of the show was, you just got married. You got married on Sunday to the love of your life. And because of her connections, the fact that she went to school with her alumni is great. She has a lot of connections. She was able to have all her documents fixed by the Thursday after your wedding. And Friday, she took the day off to go do some business, went to the bank to have her name on the joint account, only to discover that you have saved $58,000. And in that moment, she decided, listen, my student loans are 54,000 out of the 58, I'm going to pay off the loan. The question we ask is to the guys, what is your vibes? And to the ladies, if you think that is fair. The general consensus is that she's a thief. She had no right to just take the money. But my question to you guys is, this is the love of your life. This is somebody who, for the past 4 years, you've been crazy about. And in the last 3 years, planning to get married. And we're so excited for that Sunday. That beautiful Sunday. Great wedding it was. So, second half of the question. Second half of the Mars versus Venus. Guys, a lot of people saying she should have asked. So the question now is, if she did come to you and was like, honey, I observed that you have $58,000 in your account. It's your money. We have no bills other than mine, and I need to pay off my student loan right now. Are you giving her the money? She doesn't want a pay later plan. She does not want a fraction of it paid. She wants you to pay all. Because the money there. But look at the money. But look at the money right there. That's an attitude. What are you going to do? That's the question for right now on the second half of the show. Let's go.
Oh, Joe, good morning. Nikki from New York here. This is why I don't do joint accounts, because you don't know what your partner had planned to do with this money. Because if you just take it upon yourself to withdraw the money, and it's majority, like you barely left a little crumbs at the bottom of the barrel, you take out everything from the top. So that's nonsense. That is war break right there, because you don't play with money in relationships. You don't know how long it took to save it, and if you come and meet majority and you barely fling 2 cents in and then you want to drag off everything, no.
Cool. So much voice notes here. I know how to keep up. I'm gonna try this one here.
No, Jaiga, she's not going to get that money. I'm not helping her. She'll have to work and pay off her student loan.
Wow. Guys, you all are not giving this thing enough thought. Come on, guys. I know. I don't want to believe you're giving it thought. This is you. Listen to what I'm saying. Let me say it again. This is the woman you're loving. This is the woman who you will do just about anything for. Remember the first half of the show, you all said that it's unfair, she shouldn't have just take the money. Now I'm changing up the scenario and I'm asking, she came to you after she went to do the banking only to realize that you have your $58,000 there saved and she needs 54. She calls from by the teller. Remember, she calling from by the teller. She's at the bank. In that moment, pay. Well, I noticed that you have 54,000 here, and you know that you have 58, and my school loan is 54. Can I just use this money to pay my school loan right now? Can I say, remember you got married Sunday, guys? I want you to remember the dates clearly. You got married Sunday. Because of her connection, she was able to have all her documents processed and was able to have all name changes done by Thursday afternoon. Friday morning, she's doing banking. The final touches of all her business transactions in that week to discover your 58 and needs that 54 to pay her loan. And she's asking, baby, can I just do this right now? I just need to do it like right now. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Oh.
Morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I see, eh? Before you get married, I would have had to know she for well.
But yeah, you married me, you know her for a long time, not for a while.
Right, so we'd have to discuss about what loans you have and where you have to pay and where expiry is.
Right.
And we'd have come up with that answer a long time. Okay. So maybe, if she come by tell her and we discuss it sometime, I might tell her, go ahead. But I have to say one thing. No woman ain't going to agree with nothing we're going on here, because if the shoe was on the next foot, that husband was making her jail.
Wow.
Woman them play with the money.
True that. All right, bro.
Woman them play with the money.
True that.
Yeah.
Yeah. For real. I wonder if the shoe was on the next foot, what happened? If it's we had gone and take that 54 to pay with student loan. Because we struggle hard to get a little degree. That one little bachelor's degree that we are not associated. Struggle. I wonder if she that course.
Okay, Jaiga. For the first Friday in ever, I'm agreeing with you, right?
She wrong. She eye too long. You went in the account and you see that, you had a right to ask first. He could only give you one of two answers, yes or no. All right? So if you didn't see that money there before, how you was going to pay off your student loan like that? Continue paying your monthly payments and pay your interest.
If they understand something, love is a funny and fickle thing, guys. It's funny and fickle. Yes, she might have been struggling for years paying her student loan. She just got married to the love of her life only to discover that he has just that right amount to alleviate that ongoing stress that she goes through every month paying that annoying student loan. She not cleaning him out clean. In her mind, she still left $4,000 only because she didn't know that he was going to Iribites and the machine wouldn't work. So she left him at exactly in that moment $3,920 because he needed $80 to pay for lunch and bad juice. And them juice and them is 12 and them fresh juice is about $12, $14. Barefoot and them is about $12 so on. So you know it's a little sticky now. You understand? Hey! All yeah.
That's the love of my life. I will help her with half the money. You will get half of the money, yeah. Not the whole thing. You pay the next half and I will pay half.
Wow.
We meet on the half.
Alright, okay, cool. That guy says he's gonna meet on the half. He's not paying the whole thing at all. I no wonder what kind of character these men of Trinidad and Tobago have. That the love of your life, the woman who you want to bear your children, the woman you want to spend your entire life with, you are not willing to give up your $54,000 for her happiness. Wow. Hello.
You see, she asked for the money in front this time, right?
Yeah, this time she's asking, but she wants all in full.
Yeah, what? I'm matching she dollar for dollar. Dollar for dollar. Whatever she bring, I'm matching that. So again pay her faster. I'm matching her dollar for dollar.
She not matching nothing, brother. She married your brother.
What?
She not matching nothing, brother. She married
she matching, no, she matching nothing. Then she married to me now.
She asked you to pay it
so.
off.
That for my final answer. Rock so.
Alright, bro. Alright, cool. Find you real harsh this morning, boy. Wow. Guys, I want all to think about something carefully before we move forward. You know, in that moment, they say the two most important times of a man's life is the day he was born and the day he figured out what he was born to do. And that is something I believe with all my heart. But there's a gray area inside there. There's a time in a man's life when he stumbles upon a female individual. And in doing so, parts of him don't function the way it used to when he was a younger man. His speech slurs in the presence of this young lady. His heartbeats per minute fluctuates differently in the presence of this young lady. The manner in which he operates when thinking about this young lady is now different. His friends, his family, people he grew with, notice the change because of this young lady. What do we call that in nowadays terms? Love. He's in love. When a man's in love with a young lady, he does some remarkable things. So I'm asking you today, guys, think about that first time you felt that way. Think about that time when you close your eyes and you think about a little smile comes on your face, you feel a flutter in your stomach because everything you thought life was supposed to be, it is in that moment. Because this young lady does it for you. That is how you feel about this individual. And what's in front of you is your $58,000 that you have saved over time. And on Sunday, you looked at that young lady and you said, I do. She smiled back at you. You felt proud. Her mother smiled. Her father shook your hand. All your friends sat and drank and was merry. You went home and you spent the next 3 days in utter bliss. Only to discover on Friday, she turns and she says, baby, I need 54 from your 58. Guys, I'm asking here this morning, Are you going to part with your 54? Remember what I said earlier? Your beats per minute fluctuate in her presence. You get twinkles in your stomach by the sound of her voice. What are you going to do? Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
No! You see that? I'll help you. You want the whole 54? Forget that. You're greedy, hour.
Wow.
No, love or no love. No. You wasn't there when I was serving that money all of us and you just want 54,000.
Wow. Such a sad world we live in. Such a sad world we live in. All right. Okay. Such a sad world. Where is the love, TNT? Where is the love? Let me reiterate. You get butterflies by the sound of her voice. The mention of her name puts a smile on your face. So you guys are telling me here today, it could all be over for 54,000. Wow. Wow. What a world we live in. What a world. Let me play some voice notes.
No way she getting that money. And you see, for that feeling called love, it have Andrews for that.
Oh my God. Hey.
Good morning. What I don't understand is, if they were together for all this time, how is he not aware of her student loans? So she was hiding and studying for this bachelor's degree? No. He had to have, no. How this degree come along? Because books had to buy, tuition had to be paid, they were together for a while. That part of the story is not adding up.
Guys, again, let us be fair to ourselves and to each other. Many times you enter into a relationship and you get so caught up in the surface value of the relationship. You're so caught in the bliss of the love and the romance that certain details we leave out. You knew. This is the guys I'm talking to. You knew she was going to school all the time. You picked her up many times. Not really stopping to ask how the tuition is being paid, because you know at the end of the day, presumptuousness is a form of rudeness, and us as men, we are commonly rude at most times. We presume that it's handled. You know, sometimes we don't really ask much question because she's one of those kind of black, strong women who don't really walk around with her problems on her sleeve. She's not even looking as though she's having a problem paying her bill. Come on, guys. It happens. Don't say the story is weird. It happens. It happens on a regular basis. Come on, guys. It happens on a regular basis. You can be with someone and don't know for a second some of the issues that they're going through. But I'm asking in that moment, the Friday after your wedding, when she went to have her name placed on the account and discovered that you had $58,000 in it, in that moment, she decided to call. The earlier part of the story is that she went ahead and paid the loan. But now I'm asking you guys, she decided to call from by the teller. So it's her, the phone, and a young lady named Tasha who is serving her at Republic. And she asks, baby, is it possible? And she wants to do all one time. What are you going to do?
Jaiga, hush him out, somebody like you.
And you always that boy, I don't like the violence boy. Hey, all the cabin gun violence to me, boy. Is that boy? How do you say?
You see all the men who saying about Roxo and they putting half and they matching your dollar and all that kind of thing. It's them girls, so what is lead them and come by we.
My God, hey. Only this is not, you can't call me right now. Right now the thing too sticky. You can't call, I'm sorry. I can't take any calls. Not here, not on this phone anyways.
That is banditry, I say. No. She too bright. I don't mind the money thing, asking for it. No. It's not your money. That is banditry. No, that relationship is blown to smithereens. That is madness. That is a bandit. That is stealing. That is a bandit. No, from the time you decide not to mention anything, You're a bandit. Lock she up.
Wow. Wow, that's harsh. Hello.
Yeah, Jaiga.
Oh.
Morning breakfast party.
Yeah, my general.
Yeah, I given my wife everything, man.
That is a man.
The kind of wife I have, I wouldn't watch no face. I given her the 54 one time and I'll say if there's enough, baby.
Wow. Wow. I applaud you today, my brother. That's what we talking about. Yes, I. Yeah. Take notes, guys. Take notes. Real men, part of the 54. Come on. Real men in that moment, while you just withdrew your $80 from the ATM to go and purchase your food, and she calls you from the teller and says she needs 54. No problem, babe. Go ahead. See when you get home, honey. Well, I remember the thing fresh, you know. All you know together 5 and 6 years married, you know. This is all your first weekend as husband and wife, you know. You anxious to go home Friday, you know. That's why you're going by everybody. So buy that beer, fruit juice and that. And you're eating fish and peas too because you want protein. You ain't eating no fries. You went and you order some rice and peas with fish. And you're drinking a beer fruit grape fruit juice. And you're outside. You're bad out there. Wow. Hold on. Hey, listen. I've never looked at voice notes. My God. My God. Hold on. I'll give me a little 2 minutes now. A little seconds to play one. I can't play them before they only sending so much.
Morning. Boy, if the woman who want that money, she getting that with you. Remember that the woman you're going and married.
Nah, yeah.
Well, you're married already.
Yeah, you're married already.
And looking to settle down, have children, whatever the case may be. Yeah, the woman the money now, man. If she had it, she might have do the same for you. You never know.
Never know. Somebody also sent a message saying, listen, you never know that degree you're paying for. Look at it as an investment. She might end up somebody big. And the return on that investment might be 100 times fold. Hello.
Oh, Jaiga.
Oh, daddy.
Listen. No. She getting that money, but she can take all if she want.
Wow.
Now, if you have to understand something. When you're married, it could be your money that you work for. But when you sign that paper and that little paper there that decides that this is going to be your wife, you don't want no more of that. You have to give up self.
Give up self?
Yeah. Give up self. I mean, you go to separate things, but if one of you need is up to you.
Right.
To give up yourself for the next. If you want 54, yeah, you could take it. We go write you the 4,000, and the money you just pay the loan, we go just put it back to save and we go work something out.
Yeah, my general. Respect on that.
Yeah. But
yes,
them fellas are wicked too, boy. You go out, boy.
Alright, cool.
I want to tell you, whatever wicked, boy.
Wow. What an epic show today, guys. What an epic show. The question was asked, if you had gotten married on a Sunday and on the Friday after your wedding, your significant other decided to go and pay off all her personal debts with your savings of $58,000, she took 54, what would you do? 97% of the callers said, the male callers, is that they're done. There was no part of her. She's a dog. 80% of the women said, yes, it's unfair to do something like that. And today was the first day in history. This one's going to go down in the record books on the 29th of June. The women callers were very thin today. They were thin. Normally, you know how it goes. They flood the airways on a Mars versus Venus, but not today. Then the second half of the question was, if she asked nicely, babe, is it possible to cover my tuition? And she wants all in a snap of a finger, what would you do? And today the men stepped up and they said, and did the honorable thing. 85% of the men said, if my wife asks for it, ask and you shall receive. Yeah. A lot of people are asking what I would do in this situation. But you guys by now should know my character. You know that I am not parting with my 50%. By now you guys should know it will have Rob Former 54. Our two police brethren, we are going by way home later and it's lock up. I go in and say that how is thief your thief my thing is bacchanal. I looking for real rob. And if you call me from by the teller, I will simply say, listen, step away from the teller, let me talk to you. I don't want you to hold up the line now because what the discussion we're going to have will take a little while. It's not that easy. You're just not going to call and get it over the phone just like that. And my advice to you in that moment is, let's talk about it when we get home. And it's up to you in that moment to either come home or go back by your mother. And knowing the history of us, you ain't going back by your mother, so you go come home. The reality is, whatever you was paying as you guys and them say, we go work it or you go pay some, I'll give you 500 on top of it. Every month. I'll go try 500 on top of it for you at the end of the day. Come on, guys. Let me be fair. Let me be fair. We need sometimes right is right and wrong is wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong. Alright guys, that's it. For Mars versus Venus this week.